Okay. Okay, so are we good to go? Okay, sir. Okay, so as I was saying, reskilling. So that we had to reskill at that time, which was last year, 2020. Okay, due to the pandemic, due to the lockdown and all that. It took us a while to really adjust. And I can see that reskilling is real and upskilling is something that has been, it took us existing and has to be, implemented in our various businesses or organization. Okay, so reskilling is very key. Okay, I would furthermore we'll talk about the benefits of reskilling and upskilling. But let's go on as we move on to the next. Okay, please can you go back a bit? Okay. So the main difference okay, is yes, please. So the main difference between reskilling and upskilling is reskilling refers to a worker or an employee learning a new set of skills. I said it that in the restaurant they had to, get new people from other departments or other units to learn, some particular processes in the kitchen where they do not even belong. They needed to learn some particular food making, how to some delicacies and all that. And for them to survive at that time. Okay, so people were recruited from probably the what do you call it, the store, the front receptionist, and they needed to learn a new skill, and they were deployed there and they started working, and at the point they actually enjoyed what they were doing. They were willing to learn, they were willing to improve, and they were willing to go all the way to give their best. Okay, so reskilling refers to an employee learning a new set of skills in order to perform another job. So you can see the difference. Another job. Let's see the upskilling. Another job. Upskilling is an employee or a worker learning additional skills to be better equipped to do his or her job better. Okay, for instance, you might be in the procurement department, okay, or procurement unit where you need to upgrade, where you can do your work better, you can deliver on time, you can process things, different things in your unit at the same time. And for instance, you talk about procurement, you have a software where different units can actually see what you're doing. You don't have to get up from your seat to, go show them papers or, we're in a paperless era now. So we don't deal with papers as such. So the software makes everyone that is involved, every party involved, attached to the procurement unit can see whatever they are doing. So it's an upgrade. It's something that they're making use of softwares, or they automate it, for their jobs to be done better, on-time delivery and quality, delivery as well. So in this area, there are two prevailing issues obliging workers to be carried out. One, carry out new function, like I mentioned earlier. Two, acquire new skills. And these are led to revamping in business, both in culture and digitalization of different processes, both external and internal. So what do I mean by this? Number one, there's now a culture, learning culture in business, okay, which is one of the things you must consider, even for those who want to start a business. Okay, you must consider that you must have a learning culture. You must build a learning culture in your business because you keep learning and learning. It's a continual thing. It doesn't have a bus stop. It's a continual thing. You must keep learning. You must open your heart to learning, to informations, to researching, developing. So personal development is key. And you must let your workers or the people working with you or yourself to be well developed. You must move with the trend of what is going on. You can't be a novice, okay? You must move. You must be versatile with a lot of things that are involved in your business or in your industry. And also, when you say digitalization of different processes, both external and internal, is there are so many things that you can, outsource. You don't have to do it internally. You don't have to do it within you. We have so many technology going on right now, technology here and there, improved technology and all that. And you must be in that trend. You must know what is going on so that you can deliver your own process properly. So reskilling means looking for people with adjacent skills. That means they were not employed for that particular job, but afterwards they had to learn, and they had to learn for the new job. They had to learn a new skill for the new job. Okay, that are close to the new skills your business requires. So you look into it in this time and in this era and in this economy. You can't afford to recruit new people into your business, or you can't afford to pay them. So what do? Make use of what you have internally. Let them, get them to train them, teach them. It can be done internally. Okay, train them. They don't have to be probably skilled in that area, but they can be trained to pick up and to learn that skill as well. So while I was researching, I just found this, that the World Economic Forum estimates that over half of all employees or workers will require significant reskilling by 2022. And I thought of it, I said, wow, that means there's going to be a lot of deployment internally from one process to another process. And people must be ready to move. People must be ready for a change. And you know what reskilling does? Reskilling actually creates opportunities for you. Reskilling creates opportunities in diverse ways for you. Okay, so if you're skillful in one, and probably over time, like we said, over time, you've been practicing, you've been working on that particular skill, okay, you can actually open your mind to learning another skill. Because if one skill is down in its economic now, the other skill will open an opportunity for you. So be ready to learn, be ready to reskill, as in by learning another, job or another business that you've not been into before. Upskilling, on the other hand, means teaching one training worker or training workers new advanced skills to close identified gaps. There's what we call, someone talked about system auditing and also auditing themselves as well. Okay, so there's something we call system auditing, and that system auditing is looking at the gaps, the loopholes that you have in the system. Okay, or also looking at the gaps